Hi there, Linda. Thanks for being on time. More on time than us. Well, we were here, but Camille's camera is being special again, so it might take a couple minutes. She's either going to get the camera. Oh, let me push that out. I swing that over for when I'm doing the stuff on my table. She'll be right back. Or there's a possibility we'll have to go to vertical, but for now, we're going to stick with this. Let me show you since you're already here. I'll show you the beginnings. I don't have it done, but there is the cat toy mouse. Oh, Chuck made it. You're barely, Linda was here before we were. So and I say we because Camille was here before I went live. She's having camera problems. So she'll be back soon. Hello, Megan. Here is the beginnings of the cat toy mouse. I haven't closed it up yet because I didn't have it with me. I have the pattern written. It is kind of a heart to start. Oh, let me see. It looks like she's here. Yes, I can see her too. Okay. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good.
Anxiety.
I was just showing this is the cat toy mouse. I haven't sealed it up or stuffed it with catnip or anything yet, but it looks pretty good. It's basically a heart, and then I did some adjustment to make it go bigger, and it kind of looks like it wrong end, has a little nose, so I think I'll probably put some, I don't have any black cotton. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe Sharpie that. I don't know.
Pink or red cotton?
Oh, yeah. I have some cotton thread now, right?
Pink and red. You have lots of cotton thread now.
I got some cotton thread. I can make that work. Or I could, no, embroidery floss isn't cotton. I don't know. Anyway, so yes. Hello, Bridget, Chuck, Megan, Linda, Taylor. Hello. And yeah, so it's pretty cute. I think that's a good project. I will do a tutorial for that.
Oh, that'll be cool.
But yeah, so I'm happy because it's cute. I mean, it's going to be very cute. I think it's a good size. It's, I don't know.
Do you put catnip in that or what?
I will. I'll put catnip and then I'm going to cut up. So because obviously a partial sock's not going to fit in there. Instead of fiber fill, I'm going to use cut up strips of sheet, whatever I need. Old sheets that like get threadbare. You wash them and then you can use it as stuffing. So I'm a recycle reuse kind of lady. Okay. So, and then I don't have to worry about the fiber fill coming out or whatever. Because their claws get in it and then it looks fuzzy. And I didn't know that when I was first making.
I'm going to end up making some cat toys, I think.
Yeah, this will take you like probably 15 minutes, if even.
Yeah, that can be my first cat toy that I made. Because I haven't, I'll make balls or whatever, and it's like if I mess up, I'll throw them on the ground. Now, they don't really get the fiber fill out of it, though.
But yeah, if you don't have that problem, if your kitties don't do that, then don't worry about it. I've had kitties that, friends' kitties that actually find a way to rip open, even though I really work hard to make sure they won't come open, that will do that. Embroidery floss is cotton. Okay, good to know it. Yes, I will kitty test it, and I will film that. I will.
Well, some embroidery.
I think if you made it big enough, dogs would like it too. And you could even make it flat, right?
Yeah.
And just stick catnip in there. Anyway, so I'm really happy with how it came out. But I won't do none of that. Will post until April. And I have this is how the cat toy pumpkin starts. Okay, it's just a back loop only, single crochet. It has a little bit of stretch. I haven't closed it yet because what you do is do that, and then you cinch it, and then pull it up through, stuff it, put your catnip in, then cinch it, and you can put a stem on. But it's very basic. You can do it as a ball too, but I found that this works better because they seem to like that texture.
Or you know what you could do?
What's
You
that?
could weave a chain through there of green, like leaves on each end, so that
That's a
you
good
can
idea.
cinch it and get back into it.
That's a good idea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do that. Do that, and I'll make your pumpkin cat toy
There you go.
and your mouse.
Okay, I'll make it. I'll make it. And oh, hi Dorothy. I have a sleeve off. I have a sleeve off. This is my tackle it, right? So there's a sleeve off. Isn't that just the most beautiful stitch? Like I said, it's a cross double crochet, and then this one is it's puff single,
Yeah.
puff single.
Now, was this a sweater that you were taking the deconstructing?
Yeah, it's a sweater that my daughter just the sleeves were way too long that she
Yeah.
couldn't even like pull it up. It was too weighty. So I figured out how far I need to take it back, which is that long. How many inches is that? Let's see.
There's no way I can eat this on camera.
What did he give you?
My daughter made us spaghetti.
7.5 inches. That's a lot too long. Maybe I'll go a little less than that. Maybe I'll pull it up to here. I don't know. I was thinking I needed to pull 6 inches, but you'll see that I'll have at least this sleeve done by Tuesday. My yarn management is scrap management, but it's a whole different thing. It also has a thing if I had my cardigan on. Oh, you had your cardigan on today too. I didn't earlier on my earlier live, but it's cold here. I should put that in there. Let's put weather. I did fix the hi thing, guys. You don't have to worry about hi or welcome or hello. None of that will trigger Nightbot. I turned Nightbot off of that. So this, because it's so much smaller, this stitch is, or this pattern is a Hey Carrie, HeyCarrie, Hey Carrie. She has a ton of sweater patterns.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the way let's see if I can push it apart a little bit so you can really see it. I loved this stitch. So yeah, so it's cross double crochets. And then in the next row, you do a puff stitch into the space that's created when the double crochets cross, and then a single crochet between, or I think it was a single. Wait, let me look. Yeah, single. Anyway, her patterns are great. I mean, I love this sweater.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And the pockets are fantastic. They're the same stitch. And then I did ribbing at the top.
A Hey Carrie cardigan.
Hey Carrie.
Is that bulky or is that 4-weight?
No, it's 4-weight.
It's 4-weight.
It's a nice 4-weight. I'll show you. I mean, it's a little, you know how the yarn gets stretched out when you work it, but it's definitely a 4-weight.
Yeah.
You can see I need to redo my nails. That's coming. I'll probably do a live maybe tomorrow. I'm going to do the hot pink with the zebra stripes since it's Animal Month.
That's cool.
I had chicken fried rice that was left over for dinner. That's what I had. My husband got called into work early, so I won't have an interruption this evening.
So I'm going to close my camera because there's no way I can eat spaghetti on a YouTube.
Okay, so we'll just listen to you.
But you can still hear me.
Yes. Let's see what it says. 47 degrees. The wind is blowing. Yeah, it was supposed to. Tinga. Now, tinga, that's a marinated meat, right? I always forget what tinga is. You've told us before, but what else is everybody? Let's see whatever. So the night before and last night, it was raining. We did get, we were supposed to get some snow showers last night. Or today. I mean, it was yesterday. It was it was literally the perfect temperature yesterday. It was perfect. There's just enough breeze that it didn't, So, yeah. So it was perfect weather. And then today it's, what did it say Denver was? I already forgot. Oh, Indiana is is nicer than it is here. That's Indiana, right? Yeah, 47 degrees. And we're 73% humidity, which is decent for us. But oh, that's nice. I know that's the warm. Yesterday it was so nice. It's a Mexican chicken. That's probably why I've heard of it, because I need to. Excuse me one moment. Ugh, freaking allergies. I'm telling you what. My oldest stepdaughter, her partner is from Mexico originally, and they make all kinds of really amazing Mexican dishes. So I might have heard of it from them as well. Oh, high tonight is 35. See, and then it'll be 70 tomorrow. See, this is the thing, Megan, right? It's the because you're still in. Are you in the fall yet, Dorothy? Down in Tasmania, is it the fall or autumn or whatever you call it? Whichever you call it, I should say. Because that's down under. That's in the southern hemisphere. Speaking of, I'll show you where.
All right.
All right.
We had the perfect day today.
You did today? Yeah. I was
Yes.
Yesterday. Oh my gosh.
72. And after I got off watching your live, I went out in the backyard and took a walk in the garden with my hubby.
Nice.
It's beautiful outside, and the birds are singing and chirping. And
oh, it's snowing. You had a rainstorm, and it's raining now. Yeah. We had rain the last 2 days, which again, it's Colorado. We don't get a lot of rain this time of year. But yeah, that's how far I am. That is the beginning of South America right there.
that's awesome.
So Antarctica, this is Africa, Australia, this is Asia. So
That one might end up taking first place, with me,
that's fair. Because it's
my favorite Lori blanket.
It's pretty much taken first place with me too. Sorry.
That one might take first place over the mountains, but the mountains will move to second, I guess.
Yeah, you guys will see that. When will you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Is that in 2021? That might not be till 2022. That might be 2021. I'll have to look. So that might not be in this initial. It will eventually be on a Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
They won't all be the videos won't all be as long as that first one, but I'm hoping with the others I posted on Facebook, and I can give you what yarn I used, what hook I used, hopefully.
I didn't think that video was too long.
No, I'm not saying it's too long. I'm just warning you that the others might be
shorter
because there's going to be a little bit less information or background about it. But it will have more information as far as directly about, like,
what
I sure hope I posted. I know that first one I never posted anywhere because, I was like, it was half and half and all that stuff because that's what happens when you put a project down and you don't pay attention to what you were doing, and you assume you know what you were doing, but you didn't look at the pattern again. Yeah, that's what happened.
Like accidentally using a 7 hook when you're supposed to.
Yes, exactly like that. Exactly like that.
It worked out though. It looks fine.
Yeah. You didn't. It wasn't enough, Rose, that it was going to bow it out too much, and it wasn't going to suck up too much more yarn. It's probably going to show in your width or height or whichever direction that is a little bit.
I showed it in the video I made today. I don't think you can tell.
Perfect. The cat's coming over. This time I put my tea. Did I bring it up? I meant to bring the box up. It's Celestial Seasonings. It's one of their few black teas. It's Victorian Earl Grey. And she's sniffing it because, yes, there is cream in there. But I used a different cup so I can seal that so she cannot get in there and lick it.
See, I like Earl Grey tea also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of my favorites. I don't know if you've ever had it, but I really like raspberry Earl Grey.
Yeah. I have.
Hello, Carla. Yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, and I changed my drop. I'm glad you saw that, Linda. I did change it. I changed it to hooks. I just decided I preferred that.
Hooks.
Hooks 24/7. And yes, Camille
Yeah.
has some inside information why I think hooks is really funny. So
You didn't need to tell them that.
no. Just know that word is special to me. For
Yeah.
the crochet hooks, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So this is a frills hook I haven't used yet. I like this one, this bamboo one. This was this from Jennifer? This might have been from Jennifer Wysocki.
I hope y'all can't hear me chewing, can you?
I don't know.
I'm over here chowing down. I hope y'all can't hear that.
The cat's doing her own thing. Oh, my daughter is texting. Oh, I need to get plugged in. Just in case for some reason we end up needing to.
What are we going to do tonight? Are we going to just sit here and chat, or are we going to crochet like whatever we want, or what's going on?
I'm pretty flexible.
Uh-huh. All right.
Your biopsies or not. Yes. Can you get twinings? Yes, I can get twinings. We have a store called World Market, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
It has a few different names. I think World Market is the current name. And then there's also, I'm going to type this in. My goodness, if I could type, it would help. This, I can get teas from other countries there too. I can get Namberry, which is only sold in Northern Ireland. I can get it from T-Dog. My oopsies.
Not on the YouTube streets.
Well, I assume your biopsies aren't either, but
put your oopsies on the YouTube street, Linda. Come on.
We like the oopsies. Y'all see my oopsies, and Linda was right. You know, it was my live wasn't finished because I hadn't dropped anything yet. It needed to happen. It's inevitable. So I need to mark this. I'm further than it is, but don't I have so many nice embroidery thread colors? They're so pretty. But you're saying it's cotton, huh?
Well,
do I have to check and see?
That might be. Is mine cotton? My embroidery thread. I don't think it is.
It doesn't feel like cotton to me, but that doesn't mean anything. It could be. It doesn't not feel like cotton either, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's nice. The lady that, hi, Margaret. Those of you that caught the live earlier, the lady that actually gave me all that thread was in there and commented a couple times. But yeah, they're wonderful. The leaders of that club are just the most wonderful people. And wild, strange coincidence. One of the main ladies, one of the ones that's originally from Germany, not the one that was in the live today, but a different one. Her son-in-law is one of my husband's coworkers, and they work very closely together. And I'd been going to crochet group for over a year, and then we were just chatting about something, and then it came up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they not only are they coworkers, they legitimately work together, like closely together. I'm like, that, no way. What a small world. Too funny. But how many of you in here put a 1 if you are in Decade, because I don't remember how to do a poll. Put a 1 if you're in the Decade Divas. You've gotten your email back saying that you are.
Do a heart. Do a heart.
Do a heart. Okay, there you go. Do a heart. Perfect. Do a heart emoji. Because I don't know how to, I know there's a way I can do polls. I just have not played with any of those features. Let's see.
I just looked it up. I guess all my DMC thread is cotton, but I think when I do machine embroidery, it's like poly cotton.
Right. Blend like this. This is blend. This is not all cotton. Because I was thinking maybe I would do.
You want those?
I would do this together, right? That would go, right? But I'm like, this is 100% cotton. This is blend. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. All right.
I mean, it might go.
Dropping F-bombs again. Always dropping the F-bombs. Oh, by the way, I also linked the Care Bear video into that live. So if any of you were interested in that pattern, you can get it. Like I said, in that pattern, it is a free pattern and it includes 4 different bellies. So just not the one I wanted.
All right.
Okay, yeah. You might not hear from her, Thrifty, until tomorrow or the next day. Off-brand embroidery that I have is a blend as well. Okay. So since mine's off-brand, it's probably not cotton. So I should be better safe than sorry. Yeah, I'll figure something out because you got to keep the kitty safe. But I do have pink embroidery. I do have pink thread, as we all saw. Let's pick one. That's a perfect nose color, right? That'd be good. A good mouse nose, right?
Yeah.
And that's cotton. So is mercerized cotton okay? What does mercerized mean again? I keep forgetting.
I can't remember. It has something to do with it being processed, the way it's processed to make it sheen. I can't remember what the deal was with that.
Shannon, were you talking about Spoonie, Shannon? Yes, Spoonie Stitcher, Shannon, not another yarn, Shannon. They're very, very different people. But yeah, Shannon the Spoonie Stitchers. The Spoonie Stitcher is her and Critters Crochet Teresa are the ones that are the sponsors of Decade Divas. So, and a Thrifty, what I would say is if you don't hear back from them tomorrow, send one to Teresa at Critters Crochet. Go to her channel. If you're not subscribed to her, go to her channel and email her as well. That way your bases are covered. Because I know sometimes, because Spoonie Shannon is having some real medical challenges right now. I know it probably didn't show in the live last night, but she was super close to not even being able to do it. Okay, so Megan, since you know a little bit about it, is the mercerized cotton, is that safe for animals? Is it okay if I use that?
I would think so. Yeah.
Hopefully. I'm so psyched though, seriously, that this yarn, I'm going to be able to make the most beautiful top with these colors, right?
What kind of yarn is that?
It's cotton. It's 100% cotton.
Ah, right.
But it doesn't say what weight it is. We didn't do the wraps per inch, did we? But check this out. This is so funny. It right on there. It shows you the arrow. Pull the yarn this way. So that tells me that the center pull is that way. Yeah. So like, look, and it tells me it's down there.
I love it. They need to do that. That needs to be like standard information.
Common, right? And maybe it was common back in the day. I'm going to actually tape this. I hate when the ball bands pop. All right. Taping it. That's why I keep taping here. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. That's part of why I keep taping here. And I keep for anybody that showed up, I keep my paper towel in here as well. There's my lovely diagnosis that the doctor wrote on this very formal paper towel. Lovely, right? Anyway, yeah. It's just so funny because For real, for real. But yeah, look at that's nice and thick. I can totally work with that. And I have 4 of these, I think, 7 of these greens and 3 of these.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I
Yeah.
can
You got
100% make a
plenty.
top with that.
Oh, that'll be so cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about that. And I decided, like I said, I don't know where I said this or when I said this, but I did decide my Boggy Creek with the striped yarn that Deb Morgana sent me. The striped Colorama Halo, I'm going to do a Bavarian stitch.
Right on.
And so
yarn had the arrow at one time.
mercerized. Okay.
All yarn had the arrow at one time, Linda.
See, and that's what why did they ever stop? Right,
We
Linda?
need to start a campaign of shorts.
There you go.
Shorts videos calling out the
actually calling it back
to bring back the arrow.
Bring back the vintage stuff is better.
The arrow.
The vintage stuff labels are better. Granted, like I said, this does not say what weight it is. It does not. Let's see if it says yardage. Oh, care instructions on the reverse. Let me see if I can slide that off. No. Let me slide this one off. I'll slide gently. No. Yeah, we're okay. All right, let's see if there's something on the inside.
I guess I feel like the whole is it safe? Like most animals, in my experience, they don't eat stuff that they're not supposed to.
I have an insane cat, so it's just, I have to be super careful. Machine money, yeah, no. Darn it. Gives you 3 languages, though.
Does it?
Yeah, on the inside.
Super cool.
Yeah. Now I just got to make sure I face this the right direction to follow the arrow. There we go.
Well, I'm going to try to crochet then. I need to be...
Yes, you do it.
I need to get this see you later alligator. Try to get it finished. I don't know how much I'll get on a live, but I guess let's see what happens.
Oh, the alligator. Yeah. When it's not just you, you might get a little more done.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So yeah, taking this sleeve off proved to be a little more challenging than I was expecting. But luckily I did not weave in my ends super intensely, so I could find them.
I always forget with my tablet. How do I split the screen? Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I don't have a tablet, so I don't know.
How do I split the screen? I thought I just had to like move it to it, but it's not doing it. What are you going to work on?
I'm processing that right now.
Are you?
I'm trying to decide because I need to film. Well, I guess you could watch me film that. That'd be kind of weird though.
Pick up your blanket and start stitching on it.
Well, the problem is I need to film the next block.
Oh, you don't have any other whips?
For my tips and tricks. No, I have this. I could unravel this.
Yeah, unravel it.
And then I got to look up the pattern and, well, no, because I'm unraveling it, but I want to make sure it's long enough. Let's see. Did I say it was 7.5? I want to make sure I don't pull too much, you know?
Yeah.
I think I only want to pull 6.5. So I think I only want to pull to there.
I'm currently trying to print the page so I don't have, since I can't figure out how to split the screen.
Okay. Yep. That's always an adventure too.
Mm-hmm. This could take 30 minutes.
You get that? I 100% get that.
Technology's hard sometimes. Mm-hmm.
What did you all eat for dinner? Oh,
Skitty.
Rachel, I changed it. You had spaghetti?
Yeah.
Somebody's knocking? Somebody's knocking on my door? What the heck?
It's not me.
Hold on. I have a video app. I can. Why am I not seeing it?
Maybe they're just barking at a truck in another house.
No, I heard a knock.
Oh, you did?
So I have to remember what the name of that app is. Welcome to my world. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What is that app? Gosh dang it.
Is there nobody else home?
Nobody else is home, I don't think.
Mm.
What is my damn app? Why can't I think of it? And I don't see a car out there. It might be my neighbor. That's why not Michelle, my neighbor, but my other neighbor, because they knock sometimes. What the heck? Why can't I think of the name of my Eufy? EUFY.
I don't know.
That's my video. Let's see. Yep. Now it's now they're ringing the bell, so I definitely need to.
I'll be here.
Okay, I will. Would you like me to mute the dog? Let's mute the dog.
Poor thing. That's stressful when you're trying to do a live and somebody comes in or the dog starts barking. It's like, what do I do? The duck turned out awesome. We had a huge storm, though, lost power a few times. That sounds good. I'm glad it turned out awesome. Hubby didn't have to cook tonight. Now my printer's not working, so I'm kind of stuck here. If I could figure out how to make it be dual screen, I'd be all right. And I can't figure out how to do it. That part sucks. Oh, is that it? Yes! I did it! Don't have to worry about the printer now. Hyde does surgery on every squeaky toy coming in. We pick up the stuffing, and then he just has the outside part. Pizza and chicken strips. 80 mile per hour straight line winds. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. That's crazy. Dogs barking is my life. You okay?
I am so annoyed right now.
What was it? Salesperson?
Nope. What's the other one that's worse?
Witnesses?
Huh?
Can I get a witness?
Yep. They said, can we share? I'm like, I am literally in the middle of doing YouTube live. Thanks. Bye.
I'm working. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator.
That's right. Well, the problem is my sign. I'm going to go get my sign. My sign fell off. I want to show you my sign that I have, which if it was out there, they actually have always been respectful of my sign. Yeah. Okay. I'll be back. But the dogs stopped barking because they're gone.
Okay. Where are you going now? You going in there to get a margarita or what? Yeah, that would be scary. I told y'all before I watched my fence, there was straight line winds, and I watched my fence literally just slow motion, just bend down to the ground like that one time. It was crazy. You have a funny story. Thanks. I have enough goods for today. Can you come back tomorrow? Megan's comment.
Oh, I like Megan. Megan, yes. That's similar. Okay.
They always skip my house.
I had this made.
Oh. Smile, you're on camera. No soliciting. Don't make it weird. Seriously, please go away. Always welcome. Friends and neighbors always welcome.
Yep.
Right. Don't
But
knock your ring.
that
Well,
came off, so that's why it wasn't out there. They have honestly been really good about respecting the sign,
uh-huh. You
but
better
it's
get that
not out there
sign
because
fixed.
it broke off.
Yeah, you better get that sign fixed.
That's 100%. It's like, maybe that's what I'm doing right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, get your sign fixed, girl.
We're gonna figure that out.
She's
'Cause
like,
that is not happening again.
this ain't gonna happen again. Not today, Satan. Not today.
Not today, Satan. Exactly.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's scary, Megan.
Yeah.
Reroute around trees. Not.
Maybe
Yes, you're lucky. I'm in a pretty. My neighbors are physically pretty close, so we get all those kinds of visitors.
mm-hmm.
Some of them have stopped coming my way, but again, when this sign was out there, let's see. I'm thinking. Oh, I'm gonna need to get my staple gun.
Now I had a friend that was that once, and I loved that lady. I met her doing her mammogram. She was a survivor, and we became friends. And I loved that lady. But yeah, don't knock on my door.
Right. Oh.
I lost touch with her. They visited every week? Oh my gosh.
That would drive me crazy. Oh, you do. So, Margaret, you do get solicitors, but not the witnesses or the Latter-day Saints, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you were so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Of course, it was that day. I'm so sorry, Chuck.
Yeah. They don't bother us, because it's like I got an acre. They got to walk a long ways to get to my door, right? So
Right.
they leave us alone here. I don't get, if somebody knocks on my door, I'm just like, no, I'm just going to pretend I'm not here.
Right.
Cause, and I'm going to look at, and then I look at my camera, but I don't, a lot of times I don't go to the door. The rare occasion somebody does, because everybody knows how to, everybody knows.
They looked enough like they could have been one of my stepdaughters, like two of my stepdaughter's friends. They never go alone. So I thought, well, maybe because they knocked and then they rang the doorbell.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought maybe, and I looked on the camera and I'm like, that kind of looks like this one friend, but nope.
Mm-hmm.
The look of shock and surprise when I said I was in the middle of a YouTube live was pretty funny. Good. It was good because it was the God's honest truth.
The YouTube. I know. I like telling younger people that I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I think that was part of the surprise.
It's a lot of fun because they do not expect you to have a YouTube channel, right?
Correct. Exactly.
That always, and I do it sometimes just to be funny, right? Just because I know it's going to make them be like, what? And they're going to laugh, right? So I tell people.
I love that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think I want to pull out there. Oh, let me get my hand winder. I had a few choice words with my, for real.
I'm going to have to find my light because you know what I've been doing? I've been using my ring light,
Nice.
just pulling it over to crochet, and I can't do that right now. So I'm going to search for my light here for a second.
Once she gets her light, I'm going to get my ball winder, my non-electric ball winder, and I'll pull this back so it's a little faster. Let's make sure it pulls. Let's make sure this frog's okay. It's a little fuzzy because she has washed and worn it. I think it's just maybe with the last wash, it got a little too loose.
Right.
Yeah, that's long enough. Yep.
Okay, found
This
it.
is a cute stitch marker that I have to paw print. There. But it's kind of big. I wouldn't use this on amigurumi. Okay.
What you got? You getting your ball winder now, you say?
Yeah, I'm going to go get my hand ball winder. It was in one of my videos, but it was all fast forwarded, so I don't know.
Is that going to be annoying to y'all? I don't think so. Probably not.
We're all just making it work right now. That's how it is.
He's in shorts, and I have my flannel. Yeah, I'm in short. Oh, y'all can see my legs. It's a good thing I had some shorts on and not just a t-shirt. Oh, dear. I wasn't even thinking. Okay, I think I can handle this. I think I can handle this row without and be able to talk. It's a simple one. It's a simple row. I've got to get this done. It's fine. I know. How can you have flannel pajama pants on right now? I don't understand that.
I have sweatpants on.
Like, it's actually a little bit too warm in here. I'm talking about Chuck. It's actually a little too warm in here. Like, I feel like, right before you start to sweat, that feeling, I feel like that right now. I think it's probably cooler outside right now, though, too.
That happens. It's when the seasons are changing, that seems to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, it's not winded nicely.
Got to go do lunch with granddaughter. If they do get permission to come, I'm polite and listen to them.
Sure.
Apparently thank them. They do. It is part of their church. Yeah.
Right. They like have to, kind of, I guess is the right way to say it.
They do. They have to.
Okay. Yes. Chuck needs all the warmth. Last night I got freakishly cold. I ended up having to wear flannel PJs, which I never do. And I put an extra blanket on the bed and turn up our little space heater thing. It's not a space heater. It's like that freestanding radiator I have in this room.
I turned on the air conditioner.
Yes. There you go.
Well,
we have a setting on our thermostat, which is if it gets below this temperature, the heat turns on. If it gets above this temperature, the AC goes on.
We don't have anything like that. Well, we're having to use window units right now because remember it's a remodel.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and an AC is super freaking expensive, huh? Fun times, yeah, fun times.
Yeah, I get it. We had to replace our whole HVAC system about a year and a half before we moved in here. So, but we got 0% for 5 years. So I'm like, okay, we can do that.
See, if they gave me 0% for 5 years, I'd go ahead and do it.
Right. It made it so we'll do it. Then we got a tankless water heater. I like that. Oh, my cuckoo clock just went off. How many minutes till? It's more ahead than it used to be. Yeah, it's 14 minutes ahead now. When he changed the clocks, it's more off. It's whatever. It's all right. Okay.
It's how yours works too. Huh.
You have an on-off. Yeah, it's nice. Yes, sometimes I switch it all together. To just AC or just heat, obviously, in the winter. But this time of year, from about the beginning of March till maybe mid-June, we could need either heat or air conditioning. So yeah, this is fun and not what I planned on doing, but
now I have to get my. Now I have to go get my polyfill.
relatable.
I just feel like I can't sit today.
As soon as you sit, you need something else.
Something else,
Yep.
Yeah.
I've had that. I've had one of those days too.
So I guess I'll be back again.
Yes. And then my earlier live was way longer than I expected it to be. My last night live with Spoonie was 3 hours, which is crazy. I don't think she ever goes live that long. But it was medical stuff. It was definitely different than this. But yeah. So the hand winder, normally I wouldn't have to, I could pull it straight from like, let me show you this project. If I was winding off on this project, this is one of my scrap managements. Ugh. This scarf must have been real close to done, but I started stealing yarn from it for a long time ago. This one, I could go straight from project to ball, but this yarn's catching a little bit. It's just the tiniest bit of fuzz. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway. What are we doing today? Arabella. So far today, both Camille and I have had to leave the live more than once for different reasons. And we were both trying to figure out what we're going to work on. So what I am working on is I need to make this sleeve shorter. Here's the sweater it goes to. I got the sleeve off earlier today. So this sweater is one that I made for my daughter, but the sleeves were so long and that she couldn't even, like, with my ribbing that I did there, she couldn't keep it up. I love this stitch. This is Haycare. You can really see how fuzzy it is there. So she's probably washed it a few times, is my guess. But she's like, it's just too long and the sleeves are. So I'm taking about 6 inches off of each sleeve and then I'll reattach them. So that's what I'm in the process of doing here. Camille will be working on her See You Later Alligator in a While Crocodile, I believe. She went to go get some polyfill because she needs that. I showed my cat toy mouse that I made a pattern for. I'll do a tutorial for that soon. I guess I hope I could do the pumpkin a lot easier. So maybe I'll do the pumpkin this week because that pattern is way easier. Nope, caught on itself. This is a handball winder that I have here. This is like, you can get one of these for like $10, I think. It calls it a wool winder. I don't know if you knew this, but at least in the UK, I don't know if it's all over Europe, but in the UK, all yarn is called wool, whether it's wool or not. So they're wool stores, not yarn stores. So that's fun. I kept getting so confused when people would say, I'm using acrylic wool. What? That's confusing. No, wool means yarn. But I don't know if, again, I don't know if that's all of Europe. I don't know if it's Australia, but I definitely the UK.
Acrylic wool?
Yeah, it's not acrylic wool, but they call all yarn wool. So they're really saying acrylic yarn.
Oh.
But yeah, that's just an awareness if you're watching British, Scottish, otherwise content makers, and they say wool, but then they say some other content, cotton, acrylic, whatever with it. They're using wool as the word yarn. Like Wool Warehouse is not just wool yarn; it's a yarn warehouse. That's a really good UK
Oh.
yarn company.
I didn't know that exactly, huh?
Yeah, I had learned it not from YouTube content creators, but since my husband's from the UK, his cousin, well, it's his cousin's wife, I guess. She has she does a lot of markets. She makes a lot of things. And she called everything wool, and she was the one that said, like, wrote out acrylic wool, and I'm like, what on earth does she mean? And then I got to the bottom of it, and oh, okay, it just means yarn.
Yeah.
And it makes sense, and probably a good portion of them use wool because it's more accessible there.
Right.
They have all the sheeps. I know it's not pluralized like that. I'm just being silly. But
we're doing whatever. I want to train Chuck.
We're doing whatever. Exactly, Chuck. We're doing whatever.
We're doing a bunch of.
We're doing whatever we need to get done. We're doing it tackle-its, I guess.
Yeah, we're kind of doing a live tackle it. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing. This is my tackle-it.
Uh-huh.
And then maybe I'll pull part of it from.
Yeah, do it.
From the live to post as my. I need to quote unquote edit, like put together my my Monday yarn management. It's totally different than everything I've done before. It's some scrap management, but it's very specific scrap management. So I think you'll all find it interesting. I will link it to additional videos that are related to what it's talking about, what I'm talking about in that. I'll have to take this sweater. I still haven't fixed this sweater. Look at that. It's so annoying, right? But this side, perfect.
But you still wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the house. I just won't wear it outside the house. because I'm afraid that's going to get caught on something.
I haven't been able to wear mine again. Like
it's been too warm, right?
I put it on for the video I made for the Love Yourself, and then it's sitting on my table. I need to wash it and see how that worked and shape it and put it up.
Looks like I got a knot in there. Hold on.
My sister. Trains are very good and come with service warranty for a year. Then you can extend that for a fee. Right on.
Yes, that is a good brand. Is she talking about AC?
Yeah.
Yep. That is a good brand.
We did a mini split and then remodel. And it works great, but I think it wouldn't work for this house.
No, unless you had a lot of them.
You got to have a lot of them.
It's like one per room.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, yeah, per section, right?
Yeah. But it works for them next door. It was like the perfect thing that we got for that.
Nice.
Stock up on jeans.
So in theory, your daughter still has some weeks, but that
Huh?
doesn't. In theory, your daughter still has some weeks before grandson is here, but
Yes.
that's probably not the real case, right?
18th, but I don't believe that's going to be.
Right.
Yeah. No. That baby's going to be here before then. That baby.
I
I
know.
say that baby because I don't want to be saying his name and stuff like that.
Right, grandson. Yeah, grandson. Yeah,
Yeah, I already called the grandson. So what am I going to call the new? I guess I could call him
the
the
baby
new baby grandson.
or the new baby. That
The new
works.
baby. He needs a name. Uh, uh, my daughter, my youngest daughter, she was talking about how she thinks it's funny that I'm like the daughter, the college daughter, the youngest daughter, the son. She's like, I think it. She said she was rewatching the live that she was on with me with her boyfriend, and she thought it was funny how I refer to everyone.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you know what? It's how I refer to my kids. Kids and stepkids go by age because for the younger ones, but yeah, it's. I don't know. It's hard. I think that's short enough. I need to. I'll take this off for a second.
All right. Well, I officially have an alligator head.
Very nice.
Uh-oh. Except why is it acting like it's going to strip that yarn out? Because it is.
It's
What's
stripping
up?
the yarn out.
Yeah, look.
Huh.
When I started pulling it through, it did that. It like stripped it or something. It doesn't want to go through there.
Oh, you might have to, but you're close. You're ending it, right?
Yeah.
So cut it like where it's wanting to stop. Hey, Jennifer, I just talked. What did I say about Jennifer earlier? Did you give me this frills? I was thinking you gave me this, or was this? Yes, with Secret Santa, you gave me this frills night end hook, right? Because you don't use the 9 millimeter. Jennifer is another one who's going to want to watch that live from me earlier because you like thread, right, Jennifer? My daughter is shorter than me. That's why I was using my arm the way I was. All right. Get my arm back in here. Like I said, the one downside to this, the way I constructed this, it's not as bad with this arm. But yes, I thought so. Yes, Jennifer gave me this. I really do like this. Is a great 9 millimeter hook. This furls hook. Is it
Oh,
bamboo? Feels
oh.
like it's bamboo. It's so light. I love it. And you do like thread. Yes, you'll have to check out the thread. Yes. Check out my thread video from earlier. It made everybody kind of drool a little bit. Let's see which one. Let's just show this one. There's one of many. I think that's the one that Camille wants. All right, so now I need to cut. My kids are messaging me. I got to make sure there's nothing. How is it already 7 o'clock? Because we've been interrupted so much, I guess.
Is it?
Yeah. That's wild times.
Yeah, this yarn is being weird for cinching up. Maybe
That's like why you gotta be careful with the chenille yarn when you're doing amigurumi because of the cinching shut. It's problematic.
doesn't like it.
Yeah. Okay. What is? And then my husband got called into work early. Let's see, how many hours is that early? 3 hours early.
Jeez.
Yeah. Because somebody left sick.
Huh.
That was the deal. And so like they were just trying to overlap or get enough. Somebody stayed late from day shift to cover that swing shift. And then he's normally graveyard shifts, as you all know. But he's coming in earlier to cover that last bit of the swing shift for that person. It happens. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I'm not going to talk about that. It's let's just say people are not nice.
Oh,
Not to me personally, not to him personally.
because somebody got sick.
No,
Oh,
unrelated, but why he's short staffed is
Oh.
because one of his deputies is out because somebody was not nice to them.
oh,
Just get that way, yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a woman deputy too, so they were awful too.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Let's see. How much do I need to attach? Now, this is not something I'm going to mathematically calculate. We're just going to ballpark this baby. All right. See, I keep using these, and they're not very good scissors. Okay. So I pulled it out to where I needed it. I made sure. I do remember one of the rules was you needed to end it on a cross, the cross double crochets row. Oops, pull it up so you can see that. Stitch a little more.
What is this you're doing? Oh, this is you're pulling out.
Yes, I just pulled out.
Show me again, because I didn't see it.
He does do 410s now, yes. He was doing 313s.
To your right. Go to your right.
My
Other
right.
right. There you go.
By the way, I'm terrible with left and right. Okay,
That's
so
good.
I had to end on, so it's a cross double crochets and then double crochet, cross, double crochet. The next row, it's puffs, but you need to end on the one that's double crochets.
Mhm.
So it's puffs into the double crochet. You can see it right, or into that cross there. And then a single between. So, hey, Carrie is the designer, and this is a fantastic sweater, so big fan. She has so many.
Okay.
Yes, correct, Chuck. And it wasn't even at work. She was on her way home from work and tried to help somebody, and that person was not okay.
It's not nice to her.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. People are really just not nice. Like my daughter's about to have a baby.
Right.
And she works with radiation, right?
Yeah.
So she's been doing extra, like not in with the radiation, but
Right.
behind, still a part of their job. You
Right.
know, they normally rotate, but so this one person is like, oh, except you because you're pregnant. And it's like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Like, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to be in the radiation either if you were pregnant. Like,
in that moment, do you say, did your mom have that opinion about radiation? Because that would explain a lot.
Also, like, I'm a big pregnant. I shouldn't say big. She's about to pop. I'm about to pop. Like, do you not think it's courteous just to go ahead and let me sit down and do this part of the job? Like,
Right. Right. And she can't be anywhere near that radiation.
well, but yeah, she was telling me that last week. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, did you tell him? And it was a guy. It was a guy. It was an old guy. Like, did you tell him to shut up? Like,
right?
Like, just tell him to shut up. Like, he deserves it. I don't know. People are weird. They, I don't know why people have to be like that.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Yes, I'm making a life. I'm going to sit down.
My body is currently doing a whole other job.
Yeah.
I was never pregnant as a teacher. So I don't know what that would have been like.
What were you doing?
I was. What did I do before?
What
Yes,
did you do before you were a teacher? What were you
I-
doing when you were pregnant?
I worked at a bank.
Oh, okay.
At first, when I was still in high school, so my whole senior year of high school, and then all through college, I was a file clerk, which again, do not think that's a real job anymore. Filing papers. What do you think? Probably not, right?
I was a file clerk, but I was a film file clerk. I worked in the X-ray department filing X-rays.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And that might still be a real job.
No, it's all digital.
It's all digital. See?
Mhm.
See, yeah. So then when I finished most of, was I finished all the way with college? Yeah. But before I became a teacher, I became a loan secretary to work at the bank full time. Hey, Deb. What did I say about Deb? Oh, I figured out what I'm going to do with the stripy orange and pink color, or red, orange and red color on my halo. I am going to make a Bavarian stitch blanket for Boggy Creek. So since you're here, I will tell you that is the plan.
I need to figure out what to make with her, what she sent me, which I think I could probably also make another blanket out of.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about it because I think that'll show the stripes really. That'll look really good. I just wanted something that would actually show the yarn really well without, and that's pretty easy. I work both as a bus aide and I clean hotel.
Oh dear.
2 jobs.
Oh my gosh.
Did the cleaning chemicals bother you? Because I could not handle chemical smells at all, like Windex even. Oof. Should I do the mattress stitch? Should I show my hands, Camille?
Yes.
Yes?
Please.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh no. Here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. No?
Are you gonna point it down at your hands?
Yeah, I'll switch it to this camera.
Yeah, and I'll put this up and I'll get my strawberry blanket and see if I can.
Okay, follow along. Yes. Okay.
Mattress
I'll give
stitch.
you a minute while I'm like kind of
This
these ends.
this amigurumi on a live, I still, even with somebody else talking with me, I still
It's
can't
just
really-
hard. Yeah.
It's so hard to try to count, and like I finished that, but it was like 2 rows and tying off, and I'm just sitting here going, ugh.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll go there. That's kind of how I do this. But I'll wait until she's back.
Yeah, how
I'll
do I
show my version of the mattress stitch, and I will switch to this overhead camera. That's why I brought it over here. I do love my setup that I can just like push it out of the screen, or it's right there. It works really well. Oh, I still haven't seen what my kids are. My grandson just got moved into his own little bed. I don't know if you've seen toddler beds. I mean, if you have all seen toddler beds now, but they're frames or whatever, but they're actually just slats and then a mattress in essence on the floor. So it's kind of interesting. Were your feet swollen every day, Chuck? I can only imagine. Yeah. Yeah, with my second, I was substitute teaching. So I could just work days I wanted to work. Both of my girls were born in August. But how many of you have used mattress stitch before? I'm just curious. You've always worked 2 jobs. Ugh. I don't know if I've ever worked 2 jobs, but yes, my husband is currently 4 days a week, 10-hour overnights, graveyards. But prior, for about 2 years, maybe it was only a year and a half, he was on 3 days, 13-hour days. Filing, yeah. Manual typewriters, yeah. Oh, the dot paperwork. Ready for do you have the dot matrix? That's what you're talking about? That printing? Yeah. All right. Need to make sure I'm all set up here and I've got things matched up correctly before I show this. I'm going to have to turn this light on too. Otherwise, you guys won't be able to see very well. This, I don't know about you, but this sage green is one of my favorite colors. It's, this is such a pretty sweater. My kids always appreciate the things I make for them, which means I'll continue making things for them. And like this, fixing the sleeves. I remember her saying originally when I gave it to her that her sleeves were a little too long, but they were okay for a bit. But then I think they just stretch out over time. As you know, kind of crochet, especially a stitch like this, it has enough stretch in it that over time it's just going to stretch. And I think it got pulled down pretty heftily. But yeah, you can see how much yarn I took off of there. Now, I still don't have my new good postal scale, so I'm kind of holding off on doing anything with weighing stuff until I have a good postal scale. Because I think I would like to be a lot more accurate than I have been. And I'm to a spot. I'm trying to break up the corner to corner hints to just one. Can you finish the file my yeah. Oh, carbon paper. Oh, yes. When I very first started at the bank, yes, there were things in carbons. Like if I was helping one of the loan secretaries, a lot of times the loan docs were in triplicate on carbons. It was, yeah. And then for a while, during the summer, they would give me extra hours. I'm going to comment on your comment, Chuck. They would give me extra hours during the summer. And what I would do is like use microfilm, one of those two, or maybe both. Maybe it depended on what it was. And I would be doing research, looking for check fraud and stuff. So just pick a spot. I will switch over here in a second. And I'll show you. This will be a little strange because I didn't pull it inside out, but okay, let me switch cameras. Okay. So I made sure the inside is with the inside like this. And then these I'll deal with later.
I don't know how I'm gonna.
And then attach your yarn wherever you're going to attach your yarn, or if it is attached, great. And then let me know when you're ready for me to try.
Well, I can't see it here, so I'm trying to see it here.
Is that zoomed in enough? Because I can bring it down a little bit.
And I know if I leave this in my lap, it's going to fall. So I need
Right. Get yourself settled.
I need to pick. That's the other issue is I need to see which ones go together. It's going to take me a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. It's good to know that Linda doesn't recall using the mattress stitch. If when you're watching this, you've called it something else, please let me know.
I know I have a video where it shows and I can just like pause it and look at the picture. I just had to find the video. There's so many freaking videos.
I'm going to double check something
Okay.
really quick for myself.
Turn that down. Okay, this one. Okay. I can just pause that.
Okay. I think this is the one I want. I just need to.
Then I do this.
Okay, so wherever you're attached,
Okay, it's two dark ones.
I'm just double checking something. Because I'm using the yarn that I just pulled off, it's already attached for me.
Can I put this here, babe? Okay. Okay.
Yes, I'm double checking myself here to make sure I show you properly. I think I'm gonna need to flip around.
Here, make you be the person on
Oh,
the
just
screen.
entirely. Yes, you're
Yeah,
right.
so I can see the whole screen.
You're right. And I'm hopefully do that one right. There. Okay, that's nice and big, right?
Yeah.
Oh, where's my phone when you need it? All right. Okay. So I go. I'm going to push those in. I just need to get my extra strings out of the way. Sorry. Okay. So right here, I go to the other side and from the outside toward the inside.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to stop you there.
Yeah.
You're saying you go from the outside to the inside. So are you going the back loop of the
Let me pull it back.
of the one stitch and into the back loop of the other?
Hold on. Maybe. I got a knot somehow. Let me pull this back out.
Yeah, put your camera more down towards your body, like your chest, like angle it, because we're just seeing the bottom of your hands.
Yeah, this.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. It's because I switched things around a little bit because I flipped it the other direction. Hold on. I need to check something that I'm showing you correctly. Okay. I'm looking at Mima Makes right now to verify.
And you have both the front, both the good sides together.
I have the good sides are together. Yes.
Facing each other.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. These are. This is the inside. This is the inside. These are the outsides. The good sides.
So wrong side out, good side together.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just triple checking that I'm correctly. Yes. Grab that loop. This is what I wanted to double check. Okay, she goes through 2 loops, but I'm going to see if that's always the case.
See, I was doing something. Well, I'll let you. I'll let you do your thing.
I got to see this next step to see that I'm remembering correctly, because I kind of remember last time it wasn't quite correctly. That I wasn't doing it quite correctly.
I remember going in, like I was going in on the back loop on one of the squares, back out through the next back loop.
Yes.
Something weird like that.
Yes. That is what it is.
Inside to the outside and the back to the inside. It was something funky, and I was just like, oh, it was so confused.
Okay. Yep. I got it. Okay. It's just been long enough since I've actually done it. Okay. So yes. So I'm tied on right here. I'm going to go in from the back, in like that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to go ahead and pull through.
Okay.
Then you go around through that next loop, that back loop. I feel like I'm going through the yarn there, but
You're going in from back
right.
on one, we'll call it a square. On one of my squares, I'm going in towards the good side in the back loop.
Yeah.
And then where am I going next? Out.
And then out to the middle. Out right there.
On the same piece.
On the same stitch. I'm coming out that stitch. And then I'm going over the top and back through the back loop toward the center.
The back loop of the next stitch towards the center. Okay.
Yes. If I'm seeing this correctly and remembering this correctly. And then I come across and come in the back loop from the center, or is it?
From the middle.
No, from the outside and come in, which is weird.
On the opposing stitch?
Yeah.
The matchup?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then I'm in the center, right? My yarn's coming out the center. So then I make sure I don't cross over there. I come to the next stitch on the outside, but it's this, I should be grabbing the back loop, sorry.
So you're just basically like, okay. So you just basically sewing one side through the back and then going up to the next stitch.
Right.
And then going through it, and then going across to the other piece.
Right.
From the back.
Right.
And then again on the same side, again from the back. And then crossing over.
Right.
From the back. And then another stitch on the same side from the back.
And you can see when I pull it, it like disappears. You can't see that at all.
Okay, well, if that's, I don't know what I was doing, but that wasn't it.
Well, maybe it's a different, because I've seen the mattress stitch done a couple different ways. So now I went to the center, but I'm coming back over onto the, oops, I went through the front loop. I do that a lot. I need to go through the back loop.
If this works, then this is no problem. But whatever stitch I was trying to use, that was not okay.
I've probably seen 4 or 5 different versions. And I'm going to take it off the needle again. I messed it up. Got myself all knotted. Other way. And if anybody else has somebody they recommend. Is it called the ladder stitch? That's what I was asking. That's what I was asking. Does it have another name? Because it would not surprise me if it has another name. Because we go to the center, but then we come back around, and I should have gone through that loop, and I didn't. And then I managed to knot it up. It might be called the ladder stitch. Absolutely could be. I've just heard it called the mattress stitch, so that's what I called it. Okay, pull that through. And then from the outside to the inside. And then outside. I want the loop that's here. Okay. Is it working for you?
Well, I don't know, because I picked a piece that was the same color.
Okay.
I should have picked a piece that was different colors.
So this looks like something called the ladder stitch. Is it, Linda, is it like anything from just watching? Is it, how do you, do you just whip stitch your stuff together? Because I know that's really.
I usually just whip stitch stuff together, but it's going to show.
Right. And that's the problem with stitch.
If you don't use the same. This ain't working. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm kind of worried this is going to show. But you're
Okay.
saying it's going to disappear, even if it's a different color.
Well, I'm trying to see.
Mhm.
It should, if I'm following her instructions correctly. That's the big question mark, right? You absolutely have to make sure they don't cross over each other. Otherwise, it will knot it down and come in. Nope, I gotta pull through and then through the back loop. Not that one, this one.
I don't know. I feel stuck again because I think that's going to show.
Okay.
Let me try to do 2 reds with the green yarn, and I'll be
Okay.
able to
Just
tell.
to see. And if it's not, I'll pull a different mattress stitch and we'll do a different way. Because this is one of the ways I've seen. Through. And then back through. It's certainly not the only way I've seen.
I mean, I hope this works because that's easy enough.
Yeah. So that's easier than whatever it was that
Whatever it was I was doing was more complicated than that. She was having me go like, I don't remember. I couldn't even begin to say how, and I don't even remember what tutorial either that I was trying to follow.
Right. And so Megan's saying it's called ladder stitch. So maybe look that up too if this doesn't work.
Well, that's what she's saying this is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So maybe that tutorial is better and will make more sense to you because I went through the outside of that one, then I come to the outside of this one, this next stitch. I need to do that loop. And then I come to the outside. Again, make sure I don't cross over so it doesn't knot up. But yeah, I'll be interested to see if it works for you. You let me know when you want to show that.
I'm gonna do this whole side real quick, and hopefully it's gonna. I hope it works.
I hope it works too. I hope this is a better method for you.
Because that seems way easier than the other thing I was trying to do.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably why to me I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of easy, but I do always have to review because it does.
Because you don't do it enough.
Because I don't do it often enough, exactly.
Okay.
And this is not how I had this stitched together before. I'm not sure what I did before, to be honest. It wasn't this though, for sure. Sorry. I was probably off screen there for a bit. It's always weird to me though that you're always coming from the outside. That feels weird to me. But I'm pretty sure this is how I've done it before.
I'll be real. I don't know a whole lot of like hand sewing stitches because
Gotcha.
I wasn't a hand sewer. I sewed on the machine, and I did everything I could on the machine, got done on the machine. There wasn't much I couldn't do on the machine. I'll be real.
Right.
Okay.
And I know almost nothing on the machine, just very basic.
Well, I mean, I think it's going to be good enough.
Did it disappear? You ready to show?
I'm working with it.
Okay, let me know.
It shows barely, but I think it's good enough, and I'm probably just being a little bit picky.
If you go ahead and pull it like this, like pull it and see if it disappears a little bit.
Yeah, it mostly disappears.
But not entirely. Okay.
I mean, I can see a little green if I'm looking real close, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's good enough. Because if I was doing a whip stitch, those stitches would be showing in between.
Right.
See, what do you think?
Oh, let me switch. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have to really look. I do see the two little spots, but yeah. I had to really look.
Who's going to look that close?
You had to be all the way up against the camera because like when just hold it straight up where you're at right now. I definitely cannot see that. Maybe that one, but I'm looking deliberately to find that.
Well, hot damn.
Okay. I'm so glad. Put my hexagons together to make it. Okay, this is how you do it, Thrifty. This is how you do it. So I am doing it a sensible way. So I don't know how I'm going to do this. I might have to turn this inside out.
Okay, I can do that.
Let me figure out how I'm going to get this other half to go. You know what?
So this can go here and down. All right. Look at me go.
I'm so excited that it
I am too.
because I just needed to do. I mean, you're seeing my tackle it Tuesday. It is going to be on Tuesday. I'll put it up Tuesday. That's good that this is the way you think of it. Okay, how do I want to? So I need to like basically turn this inside out. How am I going to do this? And then that needs to be inside out. How do I do that? Can I do that? I don't think I can pull that through there. We're just going to try something here, guys. Let's see if we can pull that through the sleeve hole so I can get that inside out. So I can do this other side. Yes, I can. Ugh. Okay. Oh, apparently there was a tissue in there. Cool. That's funny. All right. So you want me to switch or just go even, or what do you want me to do? Like this?
Whatever you want. I'm excited now.
I'm excited for you. I'm so excited that we got it figured out.
Yes, she will be happy to get it. I've been talking to her lately. She will be happy to get it.
Now I'm inside out, so I gotta be more aware of where I'm at. Okay. That's too far.
Just needed a private stitching lesson.
This seems to be what our lives are, giving people individual tutoring methods. Like Arabella, right? And Genesis. And it works. And again, this needed to get done because my goal was to have at least one sleeve done. And this was the one I just reminded myself with was Mima without the W on the end, MEEMA. So Mima makes, MAKES.
Wait, is that the one that does the veterans blankets?
No, that's
Different
who's
Meemaw.
that Mima? That's Creative Mima or something
Okay.
like that. Creative Granny. That's Creative Granny.
What? The lady that comes in our lives is the one
In our lives?
the one that comes Meemaw that comes in my live that
No,
does
that's Mima D.
yeah, okay. I was like, I'm getting confused.
Sorry. You said somehow my brain went to soap sacks. I don't know why.
Look.
That's not what you said, but that's what my brain. Yay. Yay.
Look, I just got another piece on.
That's so awesome. And you definitely can't see it, right?
And you can't, I mean, if I'm
There's-
looking real close, I can see it, but no
Right.
one's going to look that close at my stitching unless
And
they're looking for stitching mistakes.
Right. And the tighter you pull this when you're done with the line, the tighter you pull that when you're done with that piece, the more it will kind of sink in there and disappear.
Oh my gosh. Woo, woo. Okay. So then I can go here.
I was honestly wondering how I was going to get to work on this. And it worked out that it was really quite helpful. It's good. I don't know if you all have noticed, like yarn that's been worked up or whatever, it's way more fiddly than fresh yarn, we'll call it. Reclaimed yarn.
Did you see Linda? We'll stop looking so close.
I agree with you, Linda. Speaking of tutoring, I keep forgetting to set up a time for. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Watch your video. And did I? Drifty, did I send you a Nightbot video? I don't remember. Did I? Or was that, did Chef Lori send you a Nightbot video? Because I don't remember sending a video. That's not to say I didn't. I just know who I am. And I have a lot of balls in the air, so to speak, these days. But yes, if we need, just email me and we'll set up a time we can work together. And my email will pop up there periodically, I think. Because I had to take off. I did take off hello because I know it was driving everybody crazy. So it's fixed. So it shouldn't drive you crazy anymore with the highs. Now I have a bunch of timers set on there to drop links. And then I changed the name of or how you dropped your link. Awesome if I actually did a video. I don't remember, but I kind of remember, so maybe I did. I don't know.
You sound scared. Today has been a completely scattered feeling day.
Yes.
And you sound a little bit scattered as well. Something in the air.
Well, yeah, it's all this weather shifting for me. That's always bad. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do.
All right. Got another one. Bam. Bam.
And that makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's a little misshapen, but I think I can just like
that'll just get blocked out.
Stretch it out and
not true blocking, but like
yeah,
restretch it out and all that.
So I can just follow what I'm doing is I'm just like, okay, the tail's here. And that was tripping me up a little bit too, right? Because I tend to want to sew down a whole row, sew down a whole row.
Right.
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 And that was blocking me a little bit for putting these together. But I've got this picture here and I know where this shape goes. So I can just figure out what goes next after that one.
Right. So now we know it's also called the ladder stitch.
There is a lot of Thor and Loki hair in this.
Oh my gosh, the amount of times I see my own hair in, yeah, you can see it's faded quite a bit. My own hair is in the oh yeah, here, I'll do it again so you can see the color. But
Mhm. I like that color.
yeah, so I'm thinking about going pink, y'all.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do pink next.
But I like that color too.
Yeah, it's this purple that faded out to this. That's what I'm saying. It's
Uh-huh.
faded to this, so I might as well go to the pink and see if that kind of
Right.
stays a little bit better somehow. Because things with red in them tend to last a little better.
You're gonna be done with your top tomorrow?
I know. Linda's a machine. Not really a machine, but you know what I mean.
It got to the point I ignored it and said hi anyway. What are you talking about, Megan? I'm confused.
What did you ignore? Oh,
But Linda's gonna get her top tomorrow?
I know.
Your
That's
second
mind-blowing.
top or your first top? Don't you have two tops going? I mean, dang. Yeah, she'll do a short, I bet.
Which did you ignore? Did we get to see it? Oh, yes. My God. To the point I ignored it. What did you ignore? There's my. I seriously, it's so sad that they don't have this colorway anymore. It's so pretty of this.
Uh-oh.
All right, let me see what the ignored.
First number, only one so far. Okay, I was like, I for some reason thought you had. We talked about do you doing another top, I think, and I for some reason thought, did she already start that and finish it? Like, dang it, I haven't even started my top yet. I wanted to today, and then I sat here and I made a whip. Okay, so I made a whip video. There's a whip video about to come out also, and I made the whip video, so I didn't start my top because I also went live and watched your live and came on this live, just living it up to this week today. Everybody's live.
Helps if I spell right. Okay.
Post it in Facebook. Ooh, it does get knotted though.
Yeah, you have to watch out for that. Yeah, I'm finding you have to make sure your thread or your yarn does not cross over in the wrong way or underneath. Otherwise, it will not. Yes, I don't love that.
I would feel like we need big poofy dresses and a cup of tea.
Oh, that's funny that it posted me as the host and as Lori Stories is showing that way in the live too.
Do what? Because it says your name.
Yeah, well, it almost looks like I posted it twice because it says host and then it says my name in the chat. How's it showing in the chat? Is it just showing once? That last comment I made?
I'll do an invisible decrease.
Yeah.
It says it once.
Okay. So it's just here in the restream. Okay.
I messed up. Oh well. I just have to pull it out.
It's fairly easy to pull out too, which I do
Yeah.
like.
Oh, but I had another one done, but I stitched the wrong one. I did the wrong color.
Oh, okay.
Oops. This color. Stop laughing at me.
You put some bad juju into this project.
I know,
You
like
made
I
it
feel like it needs to not be
you
given.
had bad
Like it
intentions
didn't
or
need to be
something.
given away. How can I give this blanket to my daughter when there's been so much bad juju
Well, 'cause when you
surrounding
complete
this
it,
blanket? It's
it'll break it.
I'm gonna
when
just
you
like
complete it.
sage the hell out of this blanket before I give it to her. So
There you go.
like there has been some bad intention, not bad intentions. There were good intentions.
Right.
But there has been some bad feelings that I've had in this blanket, and I'm gonna give it to my daughter. Like,
Right. No, I totally get it. You don't want to pass on bad
I don't want bad
vibes.
juju in her blanket.
Yeah. But now there's good juju, so it's okay.
But I just messed up.
Yeah. But we all know that some mistakes are inevitable.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. My husband's laughing at me though. That's where that came from. Yeah, my normal happy hasn't gone into this. I want it to be good vibes. I want her to feel good vibes when she covers up with her strawberry blanket.
But there were good vibes up until the sewing together part and after the cats messed it up, right?
Yeah.
Everything was good until then. So
Until
then. Now we just have to get back
So
to
I
that.
gotta get the good back in here.
I gotta loosen that up a little bit. Okay. Pulled down in the shoulder a little bit. All right.
Yeah, right, Chuck? Hands out of dishwasher, ignoring Nightbot. I don't think so. I finally asked someone if their back loops were on the inside or outside of their project. Am I not getting all of Megan's messages or something? Because I got confused. Megan, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm not following her conversation and I feel confused and I don't want her to think I'm ignoring her, but I'm confused.
Right. She's right there. She's responding to a, hey, should I do a short? Because I just learned a different way to do invisible decrease that I really prefer.
Okay.
And it depends on the in the round is just a little bit different. Okay. So switch cameras here real quick. There's what that seam looks like.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the seam.
So the ladder stitch. I like that better. That makes more sense.
And I'm wanting to Google it that or like look in YouTube that way and see if the tutorials are more straightforward. The one I watched was pretty good. Me Mom Makes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let me switch cameras. That's what I was going to do, and I didn't do it. Nope, not share screen. Nope. Camera. Oops, I muted myself. Okay. I will push the right button eventually. There we go.
What time is it? 8, 9.
Yep, that sleeve is perfect now. Look at that. And
Yeah.
she's a little shorter than me, but my arms are short, so that should be perfect.
So
on
that's
her.
awesome. So you just like basically fix that sweater for them.
I fixed this sleeve. I have not done the other sleeve yet,
Well,
but yes.
You get
That
it.
was my goal for this week, was to do at least one of the sleeves. I have 3 sleeves to fix, 1 down, 2 to go. 1 on the cardigan and the other one on this, my daughter's cardigan.
Okay, got another one.
Megan, I 100% relate to that statement. I did each decrease differently. I did 7 F-bombs. I did each decrease differently. 100%. 100%. I have done that. Oh, let's get that. I'm going to turn this light off. I'm just super excited. That's done. And it's the right length. I mean, I know I'm not putting the other, here, I'll put the other sleeve on and really check it. Right now you can see how much longer the other sleeve was. And I did 6 inches. I made sure to measure. So look at the difference in those sleeves.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look, 5. I got 5 put together already. Only 104 to go.
And it's taken you only a few minutes, right? I mean, I know what time it says, but you've only been working on it a few minutes. But yeah, now that sleeve is perfect. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's
and I know
awesome.
This will fit my daughter. So, but like I said, like look at the difference in those sleeves. That's why it was too big for her. And she is a couple inches shorter than me, but her shoulders are a little broader. So this should be perfect. I'm so excited. And yes, and Camille is on her path. But yeah, I think I will show the way I consistently do my invisible decreases. And I literally taught somebody at Crochet Club how to do it the way I do it now, up until I started doing it this way, always inconsistent.
See, I go, if I'm doing invisible, I'm going front loop and then into the next front loop immediately.
That's one way to do it, yes. So look
you
at
do
that.
it different than that?
I do.
And then I also go, well, it's not an invisible the other way I do it. Huh.
Let me grab some yarn here.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle 2 lessons.
No, I gotta get something worked up real quick, and then I'll just show you. Like,
yeah, you can show them.
This won't be the tutorial. Once I have something worked up, let me get some single crochets, or you know what? I'm gonna do double because
you could show them because I'm gonna keep stitching. So
yes, you keep stitching.
I don't
you
lose
keep stitching
this.
and show us each time you finish one.
Okay.
And right now, all I'm doing is foundation double crochet, but I'm not going to show that on the hands. Oh my God, I cannot use this 9mm. It's just too big. I did find my 4.5 furls that I was trying to find earlier. Okay. And I know I'm not. This is not the part I'm going to show. Just because I'm going to show you, it's interesting. It's an interesting way, and it's the only way I finally started being consistent with my. Yeah. See, now that's fine. That was just way too big for my yarn. That last hook I was using, so I went down to a 4.5 here. And since I didn't have to do anything but sew, I don't know if you guys like the bent ones more. I definitely like the metal ones more.
Yeah, I don't like the plastic at all for sewing.
And
also with my metal one, I have a magnet on my lamp.
So nice.
I often will put I'm pretty good at putting this needle back there where it goes, and I don't lose my needle. Occasionally I'll forget and I have to needle search, but I do not want to not know where my needle's at because I've stepped on enough of them.
For real.
Mm-hmm. Although these blunt ones, I don't feel like would really hurt you that much.
Yeah, that's pretty blunt. But the skinnier ones sometimes are pretty sharp.
Yeah. Okay, I did another one already.
That's freaking awesome. Okay, how many stitches? 1, 2, 3, 10. Okay, I have 10 now. I'm going to switch cameras. It's the most annoying allergy cough right now. All right, just so you can see. So let's say I'm in the round. So I'm going this way. And I'm going in the round. Let me chain 1. Well, you don't do that, do you? When you're going in the round. Okay, so I'm going to do a single crochet there. Okay, let's say I'm going to decrease the next. Oh.
I got to make one.
Oh, I got to make myself big, don't I?
Look, one comment. I'm finding out it's natural for me to go put this together almost like I'm doing a corner to corner.
That's funny. Interesting. Interesting. That's a really interesting observation. I wonder, that's interesting. Okay, so here we are. Pretend this is going in the round. I would go down. Okay, in between the stitches, I'm going to go down in the front loop and then back up through that front loop of the next stitch. And then grab my yarn, pull through those 2, and then do my single crochet. So let's say my next one's just regular. And then, I don't know how well it's showing. Let me bring it up. Nope. Up. Okay. Down through the front. So this is my work. It's facing my work. Down through the front. And then up through the next front. Grab the yarn. Pull through those 2. Single crochet. And that creates an invisible. That's the way I've been doing it. It's one of many ways to do it. And I'll do it one more time. I'll try to show the top here. Down through that front, up through the next front. Grab the yarn, pull it under those 2 fronts, then grab the yarn and single crochet. And I made a nice little trapezoid. But that's just down and up through the fronts with it facing me is what made it the most invisible to me. I've done other invisibles and I don't feel like they're as invisible as this.
You're going down through the front instead of up through the front.
Correct. Instead of up, or down, I go down, up. So that's it. It's just, I don't remember. I think the micro crocheter that that's in the crochet club, I think she's the one that showed me that. I'm not positive though. I wish I fully remembered, but this, I need to get this light off. It's killing me. All right.
I'm not crocheting my squares together, Sam, because I don't want the seams to show.
She wants it to be invisible.
Because what I'm working on is a bunch of different colors.
Is that it laid out?
Yeah.
Picture. Okay, nice.
Yeah. It's part of it.
The long strips can work. Long strips can really work well. Okay. Good night, Margaret. I know some people have to work tomorrow.
Long strips.
My only job tomorrow is having lunch with my youngest daughter. So that is good for me.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. Let's see what they were talking about. I think they were just talking. Yeah. My grandson is super excited. He has a little bed now. It's cute. Let me
They won't show if you put the right faces together and then crochet together through the back loops only. But won't they show on the back?
right. She wants it completely invisible. So I cut my. Well, let's see if I can figure out how to do that. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to do this so you can't fully see my grandson. There we go. There. Okay. So he just got a little bed, and like I said, it's got this frame, but the mattress is just on slats on the floor because then it's safe. But they still have the little railing thing that I don't want to show. I mean, he's super excited to get a bed because he's been in a pack and play kind of thing, and now that he's one, he needed a bed, so he's very cute. And there's the toddler rail. That's so exciting. I'm glad that's working for you.
It is working for me. I'm so happy.
And that organizational technique with the corner to corner.
Yeah, don't you think it's interesting that it's like I sewed these two together, but then it took me down here, so I added this, and it's like now I'm going. It's like a natural progression for where the thread ends up. That's all one thread.
Right, that's awesome. So that's how I think of it, Megan. Front loop is the loop that's closest to you. Back loop is the loop that's away from you. So I guess that's on the outside. Yeah, I think that would be considered the outside. But I literally think of front loop is the one that's closest to me. Back loop is the one that's furthest from me. That's how I have to think of it. Okay. So I'll go back to my pumpkin. Oh, and my mouse, because a lot of people weren't here yet when I talked about my mouse. I made a pattern for this. This is going to be a cat toy mouse. The little nose here, and I'll put a little tiny bit of stuffing in there. And then I'm thinking I'll use some of this cotton thread and make a nose. And then put some catnip in there and sew it together. That's the mouse. I will do the tutorial here shortly. This, I will be doing a pumpkin. The bottom I'll sew together. I feel like it's big enough. This is going to be a cat toy as well. The bottom I'll sew together, cinch it and maybe even tie it off. Well, first I will connect them. So I guess this will be the bottom. I will connect them. So I probably that's probably where I need to start the tutorial. Yeah. And then I'll just cinch that down at the bottom and tie it off. Then I'll come back, I'll stuff it with catnip and scraps of this one. I might use a sock. We'll see.
No.
Sorry. The cat trying to get into the cats were trying to knock this over again.
So are you working? Okay, Megan, help me understand. When you're crocheting a ball, you're working inside out? So front loop is inside the first side. Yeah. And finally the front loop was outside. Yeah. So if you're working inside out, yeah, that's going to happen. But anyway, so the other part of this is that when I cinch the top, instead of just sewing it down, Camille's suggestion was to make a drawstring. So I might add an extra like moss stitch or something at the top here, make a drawstring in green so I could cinch it down that way that has leaves on it and tie it together, because then I can refresh that catnip as needed. So I will work on that too. So I'll have a couple animal tutorials out here shortly. Still working on this, but nope. But I need to film my next square because it's one of my tips or tricks. Oh, yes, that is a good clarification, Sam. So if you're on the right side of the work, yes. Yeah, I think Sam's description there is good. Anyway, so yeah, the only reason I'm not working on my gorgeous world blanket, I'm so excited one sleeve is done, because that was super easy. And
So
it
what are you
ended up
going to do on it now?
I got to do the other sleeve. Oh, what am I going to work on right now?
No, I mean, what do you got next? You got to, what, unattach the
Yes,
sleeve?
I have to unattach the other sleeve, or yeah, I'll probably do her second sleeve before I do my my first sleeve. Okay. Yeah. I am. It's because I had that light on and I didn't have my glasses up
Are you
here.
needing to go?
I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. So
Okay.
it happens. We'll give it 5 or 10 more minutes. It's just because I had that light and I didn't grab my Axon Optics light sensitivity glasses. Because normally at 8 I'm fine. 8 my time. But yeah, it feels like it's the lights. Very annoying. And I have so much to do. I have to upload my yarn management Monday, and I have to link some videos to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, this is awesome.
I'm so excited.
Me too. Thank you for doing that for me.
No, I mean, it was ideal because we were trying to figure out what to do. I really couldn't figure out how I was going to get this done before Tuesday. I had taken the sleeve off, and I'm like, when am I going to sew that? And we were trying to figure out what to do tonight. So it was an ideal scenario. And now it worked. It helped both of us so much, I think, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, I now have hope that I can actually finish this blanket fairly quickly. Whatever whatever that other stitch was, I mean, it worked too, but blah, this is way easier. I mean, look how fast I've whipped through that.
Right. Yep. That's awesome.
Wait, it didn't have to be that hard. It didn't need to be that hard.
Right. And I probably watched 4 or 5 different mattress stitch tutorials, and now we know we can also look at it as ladder stitch before I completely understood.
This was not what I was doing. I can tell you that.
Right. Right. And there is a mattress stitch I know I've used before that was not this. It was close to this, but it was not this. Yeah, you're right, Linda. She's probably going to go live. Stitch with me. Which she is welcome to do. I wanted to see. There was something from Chuck I wanted to go back and see. Come on.
The ladder stitch. by Lori's Stories via Mima. Who was it? Via Mima.
Mima Makes with
Mima
Mima without the
Makes.
W. Yeah. Oh, that sounds lovely. And
Pay
accordion
it forward.
Yes. Yes, I will link her in this live description because even though I didn't show her,
Well, yeah.
that was the source. And I don't know that she was my original source for mattress stitch, but she has been my default for at
what
least.
I should have done was let you send me. You should have just sent me a link for the mattress stitch and said this stitch instead of me trying to figure it out. And then, yeah.
It's all right.
And also, I should have kept the cats off my stuff because that really did.
That is what was so disheartening.
I mean, that was like that. I think we spent I want to say we spent 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was. I have a video. I don't want to unpause it, but I think we spent 2 hours laying this thing out. Thank goodness I took video of it.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness.
Because otherwise I don't think I would be doing this right now.
Oh, I don't know. That is hilarious, though. Chuck, I don't know what you said, but that's hilarious what you just wrote. I love it.
It was about being a barn. What? I don't know what that is, but that's hilarious. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, let me see. I got more messages. Oh, okay. Megan sent me a picture. Okay, I'm looking. Ah, okay. So you are working inside out. Megan, based on this picture, you are working inside out. The first time I was doing hats, I was doing this. Yes. Thank you for the picture. Then I totally understood. Yep. That's working. So the front, it's inside out because it's like this. Do you turn it back around before you stuff it? I'm very curious because your right side is definitely on the inside. You can tell by the way the stitch is laying. Anyway, I know you're all not looking at the picture I'm looking at, but for several amigurumis, I was having that struggle, but I had to flip it. I personally, when mine looked like that, so you're just continuing that way. So what we're calling wrong side is your right side, is your outside. And that's fine. That's fine. If you like the look of that, that's fine. This definitely is not done that way. But some of my first amigurumi, I was struggling with that because it wasn't looking right. And I didn't appreciate that. I didn't like the way it was looking because it was too fuzzy. But sometimes some creators say you want the wrong side on the outside because you want it to be fuzzy and look like that. So you're not turning it inside out at the end. I need to make okay, but a different kind of cat. Still turning. Okay, it's a skinny cat. So you want a skinny cat. I am wanting to adjust the cat pattern I want to do for my amigurumis. Do you want it flat cat? Do you want one that's kind of flat? Let me
like a ragdoll cat?
like a rag doll. Let me show you one of Camille's favorite things. I will find it for you. That she loves that I
Ooh,
made.
I would love for you to make a ragdoll cat.
Okay. Well, maybe I could do that. That can be on my list. Well, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to actually share screen. That's what I'll do. Let me
This
get
is
me.
also probably good stretching out my shoulder.
Oh, yeah, right. Because you can do this. Yeah. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably do it for longer than.
You're seeing my my arm.
That's good for you, though. Like,
My
that's.
arm shaking. My jiggly. You see my jiggly.
Oh. Again, if people are looking that close, that's their
Probably
problem.
probably not.
Okay.
Bam. But bam.
That I'm so excited that because I feel accomplished. I got a sleeve done. You feel accomplished. You're like moving forward.
Moving right along.
Okay, it's got to be here somewhere.
The corner join's a little funky though. But
That you might want to go to Mima Makes and look at her corner join.
I wonder if I pull it tighter, is it gonna? Oh, that took care of it mostly.
Okay. Because she does do something slightly different in the corner. But I didn't watch that far because I don't have a corner on mine, but yeah. It was the video is actually joining squares. I will send you that link momentarily as soon as I find this darn thing that I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Okay.
Yeah, I just needed to pull it tighter. Now it's fine.
Okay, now it's good. Okay, perfect. Yeah. It's weird how pulling that like almost straight like aligns everything.
It's almost like you're gonna pull it too tight.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at seriously, guys. The first year I started, February of 2021, and I did 21 items, and they were all different. But I'm trying to find this one particular item that is one of Camille's favorites, because I want to ask if this is kind of what you're wanting. But maybe it's not in 2021. Maybe that's in 2022. I thought it was in 2021. Lots of pictures of my cats. I'm sure you'd all be fine with me sharing those too. No, it's definitely not there. Okay, maybe I moved it out of there. Let me see if it will let me share this screen. Let's see if it's in this folder. If it's not in this folder, it's not from the first year. Nope, it's not from 2021. That's the problem. Let me go to 2022. I actually made this item on a road trip from here to California, here and back. And I made the whole thing just in the car on the way there and on the way back. I finished it. So when I show it to you, so I know about what time of year it was too. Because this, I want to ask you if you want something like where it's, what did you call the ones like where you make them flat and tie their legs or whatever? What are those called? The ragdoll style. That's not what this is. This is, it ended up functioning kind of like as a play mat.
Okay. I think I got it now.
Keep showing your stuff while I'm trying to find this.
I gotta dig through my pile here though, so I think I'm gonna take a break. I got a lot done.
Okay.
I got a lot done just then.
Well, I can't find it right now. Oh, Did I just find it? Nope, that's the mushroom garden. Oh, all the things you get to see that I made.
So not a Pop-Tart cat.
A Pop-Tart cat.
Not completely flat, more like a sickly cat.
Oh, okay. Here.
Well, that's two. That's Megan's comment, then Chuck's comment.
Okay, let me show you this.
Chuck sent you an email.
The one with her stitching? Yeah. Oh, you sent another pic? Oh, Chuck. I was registering Megan. But I see it now. Oh.
What's a Pop-Tart cat?
I'll show you.
That's
That
a
with
pop,
scrawny legs and.
that's
Hi,
a Pop-Tart cat?
Hi, Melissa. I guess. Is that a character?
I don't know.
Okay, so here's what I was going to show you. Let me share screen real quick. And it should just show that. So that is, it's flat here. This is that weird Casa. This was a lot of color control. This was all two skeins of the same yarn because it has all the different textures. But something like that. Oh, there's another.
I like that.
This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so cute. And that is so fuzzy. But that's when I think of a flat cat, I think of this. When I think of ragdoll, I think of it flat with the legs tied. But you're thinking just where there's kind of scrawny, right? Geometry dash. Okay.
This is what I'm calling a ragdoll.
Oh, that type.
When it's
Okay.
two flat sides together of
Like
the
my
same
dinosaur.
shape.
Like that dinosaur, the yellow
Yeah.
dinosaur. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's so. And if you look up ragdoll crochet, you get a lot of flat. Well, not necessarily. Yeah. See, like here's a ragdoll. There's a ragdoll bunny.
Okay, so it's just that kind
There's
of
a ragdoll. That's a
okay.
ragdoll mermaid.
Because it's basically two panels sewn together.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Scrawny is what
Like,
you're looking for.
I want to make this unicorn, and I have wanted to make this unicorn for a while. Is a ragdoll unicorn.
That one's so cute. I've seen that one. That one's so cute.
So if you made like a ragdoll cat that was like squared, but then had the ears that was flat, that also had a little tail, that would be adorable.
Yeah, that would take me no time to make too.
Yeah.
Nyan
The
cat.
ragdoll butterflies.
Cute. Oh, see, my granddaughter would love that.
They're just flat with a little bit of stuffing in them.
Right.
Oh my gosh, a ragdoll zombie.
That one's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't made a ragdoll yet. I need to. Oh my gosh, there's a ragdoll bunny. I need to shut it. I'm going
That's
down
your
a
rabbit hole. Yep. Hi, pal.
Mm.
We were just talking about amigurumi. So what we ended up doing was not at all anticipated or planned, but we both feel very accomplished. What I ended up doing is I had to adjust this sleeve. So this sleeve is now the proper size. Let me show you next to the other one. I'm lining up their seams so you can see how much difference there is. The short one is the correct length. That's how much I had to take off of there. And then I had to stitch it back on. And what I did is in stitching it back on, I reattached, I went through and I showed how I do the mattress stitch. And now Camille has got the mattress stitch. She's got
Ladder
it all
stitch.
together. And ladder stitch is what we're going to call it because Megan said that's the other name for it. And I think
it looks like a ladder.
Sense. Yes,
It looks like you're making a ladder.
Yep, totally. So show how much you got done. Go ahead and hold it up. And none of that was sewed together before, right? Until
Nope.
tonight.
Not a one. One,
And-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did 9. So I've got 100 left because I think it was 109 squares.
Yeah, but you haven't been doing that for very long.
No, I haven't.
No, right.
I'm
The
excited. I'm
time per
excited
square is minimal. Yeah.
that when you go to bed and I ultra focus, that you're gonna wake up and I'm gonna have like half of it done.
Right, because it's so fast, and this is what,
Uh-huh.
and it's so invisible, so near invisible.
Yeah, except I already found one of the squares I'm gonna have to take out. I put another one in the wrong spot, but
Yeah,
I think that's because I'm sitting here trying to talk and stuff.
right. And so once we go, which we're all ready to,
Mm-hmm.
I think, be done. Pushing kitties. That's on my list. I really want to do a pushing. I did a Totoro, which I know is not a pushing, but a Totoro on the back of a sweater. That was my first adventure with the single crochet Grafgan, but it wasn't a GAN because it was the back of the sweater is how I used it. But oh, cute! I bet your chickens are so cute, pal. Do you post products when they're done on your website?
Yeah, I want to see Pal's stuff. I don't know that I've ever seen Pal's stuff. Have I?
I would think you had. I know she's posted at least some things,
Has she? And I've missed it.
but I don't know how recently. How recently have you posted, pal?
No, she's only got a how to wind yarn by hand. I don't see.
Oh.
Oh, no, I have missed a bunch of stuff.
The shorts.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow, Pal.
Yeah, all of her stuff is in the shorts, guys.
Oh
Go
my
watch her.
gosh.
Do hooks 247, pal.
That dinosaur is adorable.
Yeah, her stuff is so cute. It's so cute. So hooks 247.
Oh, yeah. I'm subscribed. How am I not seeing her stuff?
Maybe you got to turn her bell on.
I got the bell on.
Oh, that's weird.
I know. I'm telling you, YouTube is weird sometimes.
Yes.
Okay, so next time you make a short, pal, you need to say, Camille, go look at my short right now.
Tag Camille, and then she'll see it.
Yeah, do a video. Oh, a YouTube post. Yeah, that works too. But I mean, obviously I was missing your shorts.
Right. So yeah, pal, if you want to drop your channel, hooks 247, no space. Hooks 247. It shows up there.
She's filming a video of her market inventory and will film her market day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And tell us, because sometimes YouTube doesn't show us your stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The before and after, all of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Put a post up or pop us an email or however. Just let us know or tag us in it and we'll make sure.
Something.
Yes.
Tell the world, pal.
Yes, that's right. There, pal. If you don't know Pal, please go subscribe. She's lovely. Her work is fantastic.
Oh, tell daughter that Pal's here if she wants to come say hi.
Oh, there you go. Yes, because she connected with her, right?
Well, on the thing, yeah.
During the diamond painting.
He's
I
telling.
remember.
No,
She's the Spanish one.
She's the Spanish friend.
Puerto Rican.
She's her Puerto Rican friend. Carla's the Portuguese. He's just mixed up.
Right. It's
Carla's
easy. It's easy to mix them up. Well, if you don't know, we would never mix those two folks up, but
yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel super accomplished. I'm super happy we got you on on your path.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Where can I post anything I make? Melissa's asking.
Missy, Melissa, do you have a channel? Does it let you do posts? if you don't have videos, it might.
She doesn't have subscribers or any content right now.
Does it, when you don't have content, it doesn't give you posts?
I don't.
It doesn't give you a post tab?
I don't think.
Probably not. Probably
I
not.
don't think so. I think you have to upload something for it to give you posts, or there might be a limit, a minimum. I don't know. Linda's making posts, and she's not quite at 100 yet, or is she? I haven't checked that.
No, the last time she was definitely making posts before 100, if
Right.
she is at 100.
Right.
So Facebook. Okay. So Camille, can you drop your Facebook link?
I wish I could. If someone could tell me how to figure out how to get the link, I would do it.
Okay. Let me try.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can't seem to find the Facebook link for the group.
Let me go to my groups.
And also remind me to talk to you about that at later.
Yes. Because I definitely need to figure some of that stuff out too.
Uh-huh.
Why can't I find my groups? Oh, is it there? There it is. Groups, come on. See more. Let me see if I can share this link. Invite.
It is being verified, but you don't post. The plus sign in the bottom of your screen. But see, it depends if she's using a phone. If she's using a phone or a tablet, that works. But if she's using a computer, that might not work, Megan. She might have to use her dashboard. That's right. You do have to have a channel, or you couldn't talk in here.
Okay. Right. You automatically have a channel. It's whether you have content or not.
Can she post? I think you can. I want to say you can.
You know what? Let me log in as my other email and let's check it out. I will check that very thing right now. Because I have no content on this channel. Let's see if I have a post option. Yes, I do. I have a post option.
Are you doing that on your computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So should I don't know if I can.
I mean, I would think if it works on your computer, it should work on your phone.
Yeah. So it just popped up when I went to my channel. So you'll go to your channel, Melissa, and then the first thing that there is a share of a behind the scenes photo. I have 0 content on this because I went to my other YouTube account.
Oh, you don't know that posting for me.
I can't figure out how to share your group.
I'm telling you, what the heck is going on there?
It says it's private and only you can, is what it's saying.
But it won't let me do it either. Do I need to just make it public?
Maybe only members can see. No, but other people don't have that problem. Only members can find this group. That's the problem.
Do I have a setting wrong?
Yes, it's in your about. Don't change the private, but change the hidden. That's what our problem is it's hidden.
Where do I go to do that?
Okay, so are you in Facebook?
Yes.
In the Facebook group, right?
Yes.
Okay, so up.
Private group.
Yes. So under that, do you see the word hidden?
Nope.
Okay. So go to see, I'm not the owner, so I can only help you a little bit. So it's got to be in the settings of your group.
Let me just let you be on manager.
Okay. Let me be a manager and then I'll.
Yes, please.
I can. Okay, I'm going to refresh.
Yes, except how do I I think I can just click on your name, can't I?
I think so.
Oh, maybe not. You didn't agree to the group rules, Missy.
Oh, do I need to do that?
No. No.
Well, maybe I do, though, for the system. How do I do that?
I don't know. I can't even run Facebook. I'm telling you. Like, I don't even. Camille's Creations. Private. Hidden. Only members. How do I fix it? It won't let me click it.
Huh.
See more.
So they'll learn more, yeah.
private, hidden, group history. So annoying. Like it doesn't let me. Is it hidden from me?
Only members can find this group. That's been the problem. Nobody could find it if they're not already a member, which is like.
And I hit here, and it's like to review, pro tip, admin, activity, people, posts, group settings, maybe.
Group settings. Yes, that would be it.
Membership. Who can join?
We're just getting all kinds of stuff done tonight, Camille.
I know. These are all things that have been driving me crazy, too. It says membership questions. Who can improve? Anyone in the group? Only moderators. How do I add a moderator? Oh,
Found it?
visible. Save. Okay.
Now we might be able to share it. Yep, it's showing visible now. Anyone can find this group. Holla freaking Luya. That's going to fix a lot of it. Share. I have the option to share now.
Why do I not have the option to share?
Copy link. Okay, I'm going to try this, y'all. Let's try this.
I'm going to have to leave though, Lori. I've got to
Let's make
go.
that work, guys. Let me know.
Okay, I've got to go. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. We're all about to say goodbyes anyway. But yes, I don't remember. Did I pull that over?
What?
Did I pull over that comment? Oh, I sure did.
What?
The Linda comment.
I don't know. I don't know, but I got to go take my son to work.
Yes.
So I'll see y'all
Yes.
later.
We'll see you.
I
I'm
had
sure
fun.
everybody's going to be seeing you later.
Yeah, I had fun. I appreciate y'all. I love
Yeah.
y'all. Y'all have a great night.
All right. Bye-bye. And hopefully I'm trying to see if my face did. Oh, I guess it would help if I go to full screen. Oh my gosh. What did I do? No. What did I do? What happened? There's 8 people watching and I am invisible. I don't know what happened. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Okay. So I'm trying to get down here. Yes, that Facebook. Let's show that. That Facebook link should take you to Camille's Creations and you could post stuff there. Okay, I will definitely do that. That's funny. Is that what they call that? That's really funny. But am I good? Can you all see me? Megan, please let me know. Can you see me? Am I visible? Because I'm visible to me, but if I'm not visible to y'all, that's not very helpful. Am I in the stream? It looks like I am. But I will say goodbye, but once I confirm that I'm actually visible. Yes, okay. Okay. So what we learned tonight was I will be doing a mouse tutorial. And thank you, Megan, for the idea of making a heart. I know it doesn't really look like a heart now, but that's the way I did it so that it ended up looking like a mouse. It's all written down. I just have to complete it. You can make it much bigger if you want it for a dog toy. Again, always cotton if it's for animal. I'll be finishing up. I know it's a blue, but it is going to be a pumpkin shape. I'll be finishing that up with, well, what that stitch is. It's literally single crochet back loop only. Again, when you're going back and forth, it's back loop is the one that's further from you. And then you turn it and it's back loop further from you. I'll try to make that as clear as possible when I do that tutorial, and then I'll stitch it together. I'll show how to cinch the bottom. We're going to come at it a little different way from the top so that you can open it back up and refresh your catnip if you would want to. And we learned how to mattress stitch. You watched me fix my sleeve. We watched Camille, or ladder stitch. We're going to prefer that term. Thank you, Megan. Going Green Mom, for those of you who don't know. That sleeve is perfect for my daughter. So I'm very excited about that. One sleeve down. And yarn management Monday for me tomorrow. I don't know how long the video will be. I've already filmed it. I just haven't, I think I have to put 2 pieces together. And I have to link some videos. So that's a whole thing. But anyway, thanks for being here. I definitely, having this light on for a little bit bothered me, unfortunately. Some days it does, some days it doesn't. I'll grab my glasses before I do anything else with that light tonight. And yes, so hopefully, okay, YouTube post. Okay, I will totally, but that's the Facebook group. Hopefully you all can click that link. I hope, because this is horizontal. Hopefully that link is good and you can go in there, Melissa, and you can post in that group once you agree. Apparently I haven't agreed to the rules, so I need to go in and do that. So I will do that. Anyway, I guess that's everything. And I, thanks for being here. And thanks for those of you who joined me in this. I'll just show you one crochet thread adventure earlier today. If you didn't see that and you're interested in crochet thread, check that out. Most of it is, what do they call? Not antique. That's not the right word. Vintage. There we go. Because people were telling me it's probably from the 80s. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I pretty much could bet money that Camille will be on live later working on that strawberry blanket. So hooray for her. That'll get off her plate then. And that'll be great. And that's her Facebook group. I have not done a Facebook group yet. At some point, I think I probably will. So that's all. And we all know that I have trouble saying goodbye and ending lives. It's just kind of how I roll. But but we got a lot accomplished, even though it was not at all what we went in thinking we were going to do. So I hope it was helpful. And thank you all for all your input and comments. And thank you, Pao. I'll go check out your posts and I'll go watch your shorts because I know I'm behind a few shorts too. So thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to Linda Snyder, and if you haven't subscribed to Pal, please go do that. They both dropped their links in there. Definitely subscribe. If you're interested in posting on Camille's Creations Facebook, that's the link that's in there. So thank you so much. And I will see you. Well, I won't see you later, but we'll probably see Camille later. I might be doing a live tomorrow for my fingernails, but it might not be till the next day. I know that's April Fool's Day. Oh, I have a doctor's appointment. Is that April Fool's Day or is anyway? I know it's not even a joke. I actually have a doctor's appointment. As long as this surgeon is much better than the doctor I'm seeing, he would not do this. So yeah. For those of you who watch the Spoonie Stitcher live, you know what that is. So anyway, again, trouble saying goodbye. I will see you later. I'm actually going to end my live now.